Well, let's talk about staying healthy. This morning I've got to take my Trulicity shot for my diabetes. They're quite expensive. It's a little shot. I take it out about 20 minutes before it's ready to take because it's ice cold and I don't like shooting myself in the stomach with that ice cold needle. And then the other shot I have to take is a testosterone. It's got a big long syringe needle and a draw needle. This draw needle is reusable because all the thing it's ever going to stick in it is my testosterone medicine. When you get old, you got to do all this stuff. I keep it in one of them. That's what it came in. It's 10 meals. I take one meal a month. Well, every 2 weeks I'm supposed to. Every 2 weeks. I'll get around to it about once a month. And then, what else you going to need? I use handy wipes instead of cotton balls, and I use alcohol. And older you get, you might have to have somebody else help you. I don't have to, luckily. Alright, let me put this stuff up here and put that draw needle right there. First thing I'm going to take is this. It's Trulicity. And I know it's backwards, but you guys can figure it out. Alright, you have to pull the end of it off. And that little deal there, it's all this is throwaway. It's one-time use. It's got a 1.5 milligrams in it. It's got the needle in the end of it, if you can see it. Okay. No, and you have to shoot yourself in the stomach. I ain't going to show everybody how to shoot yourself in the stomach. Some people are quinzy when it comes to shooting themselves. I take a handy wipe and I tear it in half. Try to anyway. And the half of it I use with alcohol. And I give a good dose of alcohol. I wipe this part of my stomach down here. I shoot it in the fat part of the stomach. You have to turn this thing here to unlock. It's unlocked. It's got a button on the end of it. You just stick it to the area and hold it down. And then push the button. And it stabs itself. And I wait a few seconds to make sure that all the stuff is into my stomach. Pull it out. Wipe off the outside area again with the tissue. Sometimes there's a tiny bit of blood. Because that shot has been taken. Whatever. I put the end back on it. But it's already in there. The needle's already in there. Now that is all, after you take the shot, it's throwaway. Take this, your tissue, and dispose of it. It's gone. Now, the second shot. You have to draw this up. Here's the needle. I get everything ready before I even start. You take your syringe out. Has a pretty long needle in it. That stings this morning. Stomach shot. Okay, throw the paper away. I got trash right here by me. And this is the draw needle. Get it ready. The draw needles are really big around. You wouldn't want to stab them in your... I stab it in my leg, the thigh of my leg. Throw the paper away. Alright. Okay. I take this needle off. Just unscrew it, pull it off. Take and screw this needle back onto into the syringe. Alright. Take it, pull this end off, set it over here so you can put it back on, because this needle here is reusable because it's only good. Pull your syringe all the way out. Stick it in the end of your bottle. It's pretty good size. Hold it upside down, push all the air in it. And now slowly, hold it right here so you can see it. Slowly let it come back out. It'll fill itself up because that pressure of that bottle of air into that deal will fill it back up. Alright, I'm going to take it. Takes 1 ml. I use 1 ml. I go a little over. And then I hold it down. Pull the needle back out. I don't supposed to drip it, but I do half the time. Okay, I pull that back up to there. Take the end of my needle. Cover that back up because that's a reusable needle. It's sterile. Put my needle back in my bottle. Put my little draw needle in there. Put the lid back on it. And when you store these, keep these things vertical because they do have a tendency to leak since you poke so many holes in it. And then, if I can find, put the other needle on it. Okay, that's how long the needle is. See? I don't know where you can see it or not. See how long the needle is? See? There we go, might be see it. Versus your hand. It's almost as long as your hand. Almost 3/4 across your hand. Okay, I'm going to get this. I put it back on there just to make sure that I get the spot clean. I shoot the thigh of my leg. I take the other part of my handy wipe. I always give it plenty of alcohol. Okay, open it. Plenty of alcohol on it. And then wipe the thigh of my leg. Put the alcohol back over there. Okay. Pull this off. Now this needle here is disposable. And the syringe is. You don't want to keep none of that part. I put it back up here till I can see the fluid coming out the end. You're supposed to stick the whole thing into your leg. Push slowly. It's like a syrup. So you have to push really slow. Make sure the needle is all the way into the kilt of the needle. Because you want it way deep into the muscle. And after you get to the bottom, wait a second or two to make sure it dissipates in your flesh. Pull the needle out, wipe the area again. I put this back on there. I take it off. That way if somebody finds it, they're not as apt to want to find both parts. Throw it in the trash. Dispose of it properly. And there we go. So I've had my 2 morning shots. Let me put this, I'll put that up a minute. Make sure the area is clean. Take your tissue, throw everything away except your medicine and that draw needle. You can use them 2 or 3 times. That's what I do because the draw needles are just into the bottle of medicine. As long as it's kept in this container where it's clean, you don't have to worry about it. And you have to, I usually, reason I keep my draw needles every once in a while because I usually don't have as many draw needles as I have syringes to shoot myself. That was it. How to take a shot. Of course, I didn't see you sticking it into your flesh because I didn't want other people that might be a little queasy about sticking needles in because a lot of people, I reminds me when it was in the long time ago, they used to give it by shots. They didn't have an air gun. Then later on, they got an air gun. But when they had to give shots in the military, you're going overseas or something. Now, you can see some tough people. I mean, super tough. But when it comes to getting a shot, they just pass out. I don't know what it was. And I'm thinking, really? You're here, you're on the front firing lines, bullets singing all around you, but you have to get a shot, you pass out. So there you go. A lot of people can't shoot themselves with needles. A lot of people cannot watch a needle be shot in or anything else. But as older you get, or diabetes or whatever, you have to have shots. I mean, you'll have to be able to shoot yourself. I mean, my wife was never able to shoot herself with her diabetes shots, so I did it for her. Now me, I can shoot myself. It doesn't bother me. I can use a 3-inch needle. It don't bother me. But a lot of people it does bother, and that's the sad part. We get old. We have a lot of people are shaky, and they can't be able to draw the medicines up and the syringe. Some of them are just little. I like the disposable syringe where it just shoots it and you just throw the whole thing away. But some medicines are not that way. But like I said, I'm up this morning, took my pills, and I took my shots for the week. I think today's Friday, I believe it is. I hope it is anyway. Every other Friday, I take a shot. So this is one of my every other Fridays. But like I said, you'd be surprised what you can do to try to stay healthy. Stay healthy. Keep this time of year, it's the hardest for flu seasons because everybody's contained in areas. They're shopping inside. They're not going outside much. And it helps the virus spread or whatever because of enclosed ventilation and all the other crap. But like I said, I like to go shopping. I also buy them dust masks and put over me, or a surgical mask, and keep from trying to get somebody to breathe on me. But like I said, you'd be surprised what you can put up with when you get old enough. Now, I'll tell you what, I've had a port put in for cancer, a PEC line put in. Either one of them are not fun. Let's see what else I can do. I'm going to do something today, if even if it's wrong. I ain't going out for a few days. I've already went to the after Christmas sales, bought what junk I didn't need. Today is, oh God, I got a day ahead of me. I got a sink full of dishes. I think my son was trying to cook last night. I don't let him wash dishes. I wash my own dishes. I told him that gives me exercise. He's off somewhere with his girlfriend or something today. Thank God he's out of my hair. But like I said, I'm going to do some crafting or something. Start putting up some crafting videos. And that's about it. All I got planned. I've been watching late night TV. I've been watching a series on Smart TV on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and pick out a movie and then put it on a big screen, which is 75-inch flat screen TV. I call it my big screen. And then I sit there and watch the whole damn series. I watch 2 or 3 hour movies. But I got Netflix and Hulu and all kinds of cable and all that kind of crap. But like I said, YouTube's got some pretty good movies on it. I better let you go because I can just repeat myself. But remember, no matter what it takes, you have to stay healthy so you can enjoy your life and get out and do what you can do. Now, if you can't, they're still enjoying your life, staying in, doing what you can do, like crafting and so on and so forth. I don't care if you're just folding origami, paper, something light. You have a responsibility to yourself to do the best you can and try to stay as healthy as you can. For your own sake. I don't like people waiting on me. I like to do stuff myself. Like I said, because 9 times out of 10 they ain't going to do it the way you want to anyway. It's like sending a kid for a tool. Everybody's done this. Every man or even women send their daughter for a pot or a pan or something. But every man sent their son or whatever to go get a tool. And I can't find it. Or they'll bring back a wrong tool. I can't find it. Be laying right there in front of them. And it irritates me. That's why I know, get away from me, I'm working. But the point about it is, doing stuff for yourself is self-gratification that you can't, there's just no, when you have to give up things, like when my wife had to give up walking because she couldn't be stable enough to walk, it was tragic for her. When you have to give up something in your life, as simple as it is, it could be anything, cooking or cleaning or doing things that you normally, even if you didn't like it. I never did like washing dishes. I got a dishwasher, but I'd rather stand there and wash them. Gives me something to do with my hands, keeps the arthritis at bay. Standing, moving around, keeps my legs in shape, and I'm in the comfort of my own home, rather than just slap at the dishwasher and push a button. No, I'll stand there and wash 4 or 5 little plates or whatever. Ain't no big deal. It usually takes 3 or 4 days to get enough plates and stuff to have a dishwasher even turn it on. But you're going to wash it on one plate. But, like I said, I will let you go. If you hadn't, I've got all things planned when it warms up a little bit. I think, enough subscribers I can go live on my cell phone, which I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. And I really do. I really enjoy making comments to other people's channel. People makes a comment on my channel, and I usually sub them, and then I watch their stuff. I don't just sub, I watch. And sometimes I don't make a comment, but a lot of times I do. Like I said, you can only watch so much television, for God's sakes. You guys have a great day, and remember, this is a new year and a new deal on the calendar. Make it worth it. Mine is staying healthy and exercising, getting out and doing more things. I'm thinking about taking a coast-to-coast trip on a train. I can talk some of my son probably in going with me or something. But that's what I want to do. I want to get on the Amtrak, I think it's the name of it, and get me a berth. That's a bed and everything else, and a little house inside there. And I'm going to go I've been to the East Coast 3 times this year. I'm thinking about going to the West Coast, like going to Oregon and Washington. I go from here up to Utah and Nevada and all up in there, and then going up into Oregon and then into Washington. And I don't care about, just turn around and come back on train. Just get me a round-trip ticket, like a plane, get you a round-trip ticket. But I thought train travel is not enjoyed as much as it should be, because you don't leave the driving to them. And it'll go on places that your car has never seen, because the train will go through the mountains in a different route, a different route than most of your freeways and stuff. They don't very seldom run side by side. If they do, it's not for very long. You guys have a great day, and I'm figuring out something I want to do for the year.